unacceptable.
We don't touch anything. I don't let anybody even sit in that seat when you're gone. I tell you. Safe
I marked the seat, man. I marked it. It's got streaks on it.
Marked it ain't the word, man. That thing.
You did something to it. We're just trying to figure out what it is.
The cleaning girl.
Smell.
Said, she
Smell.
won't even go near
Taste.
that thing.
Taste. Smell, Lucy. Good thing we didn't step in it.
Quiet on the set. Going live.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news from right here inside Shroud and Avatar 5 days a week for your listening, viewing, entertainment, and pleasure. Welcome to the show, everybody. Today, for the record, is Wednesday, March 22nd, 2017, here inside Shroud and Avatar. And, of course, we got news. That's what we do right here. What?
What?
We should talk about Jack locking himself in while he was changing doorknobs yesterday, but
I did not lock myself in. I did actually change some locks on some doors yesterday, but no, there was no locking myself in.
Yeah, that's right. Jack was playing with his knobs yesterday, so we did take a day off yesterday.
Distraction.
Of course, we do practice what we preach. We tell everybody always take care of in real life stuff first, and Jack messaged me and says, dude, gotta bail, gotta take care of some real life shit. And I said, all right, we'll take a day off.
Well, it was either that or stream from somewhere else, because as of yesterday morning, I still had not fixed my internet connection woes at the house that I'm staying at.
Temporary location, yes.
Yeah, and so I ended up having the bridging the wireless connections wasn't working, and it was just causing way too much latency. No, I mean 20% packet loss. It was insane.
Yes, totally unacceptable.
Yeah, I mean it was perfectly fine for like browsing the internet. I mean it's like you'd have to hit refresh a couple times, but no gameplay, no streaming, no grimy trader.
Nothing. We can't have that.
No, we can't have that, and so I decided to
that stuff.
Go ahead and I will suffer the wrath of someone else because I had to string some cable.
So what did you actually do? I'm curious. I haven't gotten the whole lowdown. What did you do to this?
Not a damn thing.
What all did I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you want to know the trials of? It's like I went and found a long patch cord, an extension cord, and I essentially I'm on the second floor right now, and I took my wireless router all the way down to the foot of the stairs, and like zip tied it onto the railing. And I was still getting like 10% packet loss. Eventually what I did was I had to go back to the place where I've got a bunch of other stuff, and grab my 1,000-foot spool of Cat 6 and back over here.
Fucking house is ruined.
Nah, I mean, but it's like if you saw it, if you like walk into the living room, unless you are looking right at where the cable's at, you'll never notice it.
Right.
At least that's what you're hoping.
Don't notice the router
Well,
strapped to the staircase. Oh, yeah,
No,
right.
the router being strapped to that is no longer there. By the way, yeah, I mean it's like Thex was like, "Hey, you gonna make the meeting tonight?" And it's like, "Yeah, I'll get something done." But it was one where it's like I showed him some pictures of what I was doing, and he was calling me.
You're not right.
He called me Jack MacGyver or something like that. It was funny. It's like I was MacGyvering some solutions for my network connection was.
Hey, well, I was talking with Xanax yesterday, and he was in, and of course, you know what happens around here. We start talking about, just things we've experienced and so on, and he's like, "You guys should do that in the show." I says, "Man, we do that every day."
Yeah, just little bits come out. It's kind of like before the show. It's like I was dating myself when I was talking about the Lynx web browser. And,
yes, absolutely, Lynx web browser. My goodness.
And that's one where it's like, let's us. What is that? So I had to go like link them to
give them a link to Lynx. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. I'll tell you.
All right, but we know Led Zepp has no clue what's going on.
Talking about your new browser? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
that's right.
He's still waiting for the website to load up on his browser, for crying out loud. But meanwhile, we do have some updates. We have some good information for you folks. For anybody out there who does have Dev Plus access and has QA access, the QA service came up yesterday. We did early.
Yeah, I got on last night, and 10, 11 o'clock at night before I went to sleep, and I'm waiting for
warn
lots
you guys
of patches
out there that there are a couple patches for the QA, so be patient. It will take a little time, but the speeds are good. And you guys,
I was downloading the QA client at 14 megabits per second.
Yeah, I was hitting 10 to 12, and then I stopped watching. It was nice speeds coming down. Yeah. Didn't take too long, and of course, I'm not going to talk about anything in there, but all I can say is what I did see, at least for the most part, fantastic work so far. And
I think this is the upgrade for internally. They've got everybody on Unity 5.5, and so I think that's why there's that change.
And I'm thinking that of course they give us a couple extra days to get out there and stress test it because of the Unity 5.5. They were hoping to get that out last release, but did not happen due to too many conflicts. And now we know the upgrade's been put in. We know everybody's been updating their machines to 5.5. So keeping fingers crossed, everything will go hunky-dory come next Thursday when Release 40 comes out. Uh-oh, it's List making his Blood Rain entrance. Her Blood Rain entrance.
Are you sure it's the Blood Rain?
Oh, yeah.
The only way that makes sense is if he's playing Raining Blood as he comes in.
Yeah, I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, you know what? He should make it
Ghost mode. He was in Ghost mode.
Well, all I know is List was a happy camper when he came across a big stash yesterday, but I can't talk about that too much either.
What?
The developer stuff he was playing with.
Yeah.
Nice jump.
Yep.
I didn't know you can jump from piano to piano like that. We're gonna have to start a real carnival around here. Not like we don't already have one.
Shit, this goddamn circus we're talking about.
Yes, that is your circus, and those are your monkeys. But let's go ahead and start, of course, like normal. Let's get.
What you want the stand-up corner?
No, we wouldn't do that, would we?
What are you talking about? Now the real question is: do you want Mondays and Tuesdays, or just Tuesdays?
What the real question is: do we do both days, or do we just do the one day?
Well, we did take yesterday off. I mean, it's like no one knows what happened on Monday because no one knows how to read around here.
We never got. Well, that's got nothing to do with it. We read when you weren't here on Monday. Yeah, the Brooklyn boy can read over here. Okay. Jeez.
Are you sure about that?
But the real question is, do we do both and take up a little bit more time, or do we finally go around and get to some questions today that we've been threatening? Is it just too late for questions? Let me ask you that question.
I think it's a little late for questions.
A little late for questions.
Late?
The people that are interested in the questions probably already read them all. I mean, and gotten through all of Star's
yes, no, maybe.
Not non-answer answers. Yes to is it possible questions. Yeah, it's possible.
Yep, it's possible.
Yes, it's possible.
That
again
wouldn't be prudent.
Wouldn't be prudent. Not gonna do it.
Maybe
1,000 points of light.
And to answer your question, who is List? List is Travis. Is that correct?
Yes, List is World Travis. On the forums, he also goes by Vast Corpor. So he is your energy vortex, also known as the Purple Llama Drama.
That's right, Purple Llama Drama.
That's right.
And you will get plenty of Purple Llama Drama right here on NBNN. But before we do this stand-up, let's remind the good folks out there that you too can come join us every Monday through Friday right here on NBNN, or listening on WRFB Radio Free Britannia, Inside the Game, or on the internet anywhere in the world. Of course, you can join us in Discord. You can use discord.me/NBNN in your web browser. Bring you right on in. Come join in the shenanigans and chat. Or if you just got something you want to add, you got something you want to promote, something going on, come on in and let us know. Or you can send us an email at news@nbnn.info, and we'll get a shout out to you as well. So with that out of the way, let's move.
Wait, how do you get to the Discord channel again? I forgot.
Discord.me/NBNN in your web browser.
Okay.
Or you can go to nbnn.info, use the Discord app, put in the name that you would like us to refer you to. You know what I mean. Not that we're going to do that anyway. Refer you by, talk to you by. Yeah. Never mind. Get on with the stand-up, crying out loud. Class! I got Monday.
Monday, stand-up corner. Don't forget, this was Monday's stand-up corner, so it was things that happened either Friday or Monday. It all depends on how the stand-up corner is actually written down by Chaos and then imported into an Excel spreadsheet and then pasted into the forms. So, according to Monday's stand-up corner, Bob the Builder,
Cult of Bob.
He was sizing up his harps, trying to do the reach around. I'm waiting for you to do that, something with that. And the spring telethon fountain. It's a little mossy in here. NFG Damon.
You don't usually hit it right out of the gate, so yeah.
What are you talking about? I mean, that reach around comment just had to go in there. I mean, harp sizing.
Reaching around that harp.
Yeah. NFG Damon working on Sequana's Crystal Cage visual effects. And then Fletcher
Fletch lives.
still lives as he would.
Hair, man. Who's calling you?
That was
Joe. That was Joe.
realtor.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Beep,
Yeah. Anytime should be good.
Let's see.
Okay, so then let's see. Fletcher was working on shaving his hair and bioweapons.
And he's got some hair left after all this.
Well, I mean, the amount of time that they've worked on trying to get the hair right, yeah, there's a reason that people are having issues.
Oh yeah.
I got orange hair, man. What's up with that?
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, they're trying to fix the hair. It's a very complicated process. Yeah, for some odd reason. Kevin, he's working out on the Artifice NPCs, trying to make sure that they're a little bit more unique. And he's working on the Stag Hat.
That's for those stag parties,
Stag
right?
parties, yeah. Right, lads? We know what's going on.
Yeah, the almighty Gix Vorgach. Matt. He's working on animating the horny hat. Or was that unarmed combat animation polish? One of the two.
He's polishing it. That's all you need to know. That's why
He's just working on the polish.
That's right.
That's all that matters. Is he's waxing on and waxing off.
waxing. I don't think Led Zepp's gonna share any of that wax. Tell you the truth, but you know.
No,
I was talking about my earwax? What are you talking about? Sorry, I was distracted. What?
I remember he was the one that was talking about how he marks his territory.
Yeah, well.
Just look at this set right here, man.
Ain't nobody going near that corn cob. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
What smells?
Yeah. Then after that, Reed was working on the player home decoration surfaces for stairs and bottom floors. He's getting all the way down. He's going deep and getting dirty down in the
He
basement.
better be, because I tell you what, I know a certain deco diva's got some home bugs. She's got a list of bugs for these boys.
Well, maybe he's getting on his hands and knees and polishing the floors.
Yeah, he could be groveling for mercy too.
Yeah, he might be groveling for mercy when all is said and done. Moving right along, we do have the design crew on Monday where B. Cotton
Brandon Cut.
working on the city kobolds and recipe names and roses.
Like War of the Roses? 'Cause I can see that.
Well, there will be the War of the Roses in game. That's called Chaos versus Virtue.
It's going to be called capitalism.
It's called Buy Your Scrolls. Buy Your Scrolls from Laz and Jack.
Now on Shroud Marketplace.
Yeah, now on Shroud Marketplace. Thank you for that. Okay, then Seawolf
Seawolf!
working on the Verdanus mines and the boss fight.
The boss fight.
Yes. Dan, he's working on City Kobolds and King Korbar in Skrek and Wealthy Merchants.
Wealthy Merchants.
Your song just ended for some odd reason.
I know, because List asked me if she could play, and I said, sure.
Okay, just making sure, because you know I'm not looking at the game. Sanio working out on the Player Town Siege visuals and the boss fight.
Boss fight.
Lum the Mad.
Lum the Perturbed.
Hey, did you see that post I
we'll
put
talk
inside
about
of
that
Discord?
in a few minutes. I'm
'Cause
curious.
that made me laugh hysterically.
And I
Just-
did not
just
have
because-
time to ask you about it before the show. I figured it would be great on the show. So
Okay. So he was working out on Artifice. Sorcerer Steve, he's working out at Cast
Sorcerer
Ruins
Steve.
and the boss fight. Vascorpor, or List Rostov, or Travis. What name are we going to go with?
We go with List.
Okay, List.
And of course,
he's working on.
Good.
He's working on playing music for us today, as well as the boss fight and spawning tutorial, and Solace Bridge outskirts.
Now, I do want to give the proper shout out here because List asked if he could play some new Scroda music. So, this is actually Scroda's sheet music that List is showcasing here. Got to give props to do, Scroda.
Good stuff.
And he's not playing the Chopin, he's playing Chopin.
That's right.
Chopin.
So, if you want that, good old Scroda music, you can come right up here to NBNN. You can go out to Central Brittany. You can go out to Adoris. All sorts of locations for Scroda's music service.
Yes.
Where you can get
Scroda's music.
That's right. The finest, most exquisite
you guys
paper.
missed those cues, I tell you.
I know. What's a cue? So moving right along, we do have the tech department. Don't forget, this is Monday's stand-up corner, where Bobby was working on
Little
bugs.
Bobby Thompson. Bug.
And the boss fight. Eric was working on bugs.
Bugs.
JY working on the build scene output review and localization. The Deathbringer, one and only, fixing some pixels, and Unity Fallout cleanup.
Fallout. Take cover.
I know. See, what they were really doing was they were playing Fallout 4.
Yeah. Okay. I thought they were going to be playing Fallout
and then they're
4.
trying. Oh, well, maybe. I don't know about that one. Fallout Boy or Fallout 4. I think I prefer Fallout 4.
I think that would be their choice as well.
Yeah. Taslow working on the web store refactor. Over in QA, the Attenwood was working on regression testing and sanity tests.
Keeping his sanity, keeping that crew together down there in that office.
All right.
He's got his hands
Oh,
full.
shit.
Then Serafina, she was working on the weekly update and customer service.
Wonderful
And
customer service, like only Serafina can.
the boss fight and sanity tests.
Who's Serafina getting up there in the boss fight too, huh?
I know, yeah.
Right involved?
We could only win.
Well, yeah. Our useless overhead group, the Dippy Bird, was working on the boss fight and texture performance and Kabbalist setup. Gorn, he is working on the metricing his red Speedo. Barrick was working on the weekly update and boss fight and forums and newsletter format update, now to include paragraphs.
What?
Now with punctuation.
Yeah, wow.
Now with block formatting. Now with handwriting. I don't know. Newsletter format update.
We'll find out soon enough.
Yeah.
Intelligible words. Now with intelligible words.
Almighty
Yeah.
Hutch.
Almighty Hutch working on bugs.
Bug.
He was taking lessons from Led Zepp on how to polish the wood.
Well, he's gone to the right guy.
Very time consuming. Very time consuming.
Yeah, I know. You have to have the proper oils.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You can only give one lesson a day, too.
And that camera post effects. Lord British, he was out playtesting. Chaos was flash sales management and trusted trader account support. And Darkstar was working on the weekly update and finalizing his South by Southwest panel, which happened last week. Then that takes us to yesterday's stand-up corner. We're in the art department. Bob the Builder.
Bob, Death Bunny Builder.
He's decided to forego shopping at Home Depot and go straight to a local carpenter for some fine oak cabinets.
Some
Just
good
waiting for you
oak.
to come up with it. I know. And then wooden ducks. Affleck. And the fountain. That Affleck one was perfect.
You were waiting for it, weren't you?
Waiting for someone to get something in there. And then after that, NFG Damon working on Sequana's Crystal Cage explosion.
Explosion.
God,
What are you laughing at, Sid?
what kind of explosion?
It's an explosion
Well, if you-
in your mouth.
Yeah, an explosion in your mouth.
Oh, not
Sid,
that.
just knock it off, Sid.
Fletcher, he's working on the vial weapons. Kevin working on cloak cleanup and guard color variations and materials and bugs.
Bug.
Matt,
Again?
Get all the air out.
yeah, that's right. The almighty Gix Vargatch working on the dragon movement and flying animation polish because he's discovered that the Red Bull gives you wings as well as some bugs.
Bug.
He's finally discovered that the red from Hawaiian Punch comes from beetles.
What?
You gotta love
Yummy.
gotta
Red
love that
dime
red-
number 5.
I know. Crushed up beetles. Gotta love that stuff.
Get out of here.
Dude, where have you been?
God, here we go with conspiracy
You know, if this
theories.
guy knew what was in half of his food, he'd starve to freaking death.
Crushed beetles, huh?
You gotta kill a cow to get a steak? Oh, I ain't eating steak again.
Would someone Google that for Led Zepp so that way?
Boy.
What?
and
To get
paste it so
lamb
that way he
chops, you
can-
gotta kill my
I'm
sheep?
sure that's not the industry standard. Maybe the crap you eat. I
Can't
don't
kill
know.
my sheep. I need her.
Crushed
She's all I
Next. Moving right along.
Reed working on the player home decoration surfaces and lights.
Camera. Action.
Lights, camera, revolution!
Viva!
Lights, camera, move.
Over in design, B. Cotton. Working on
We
flowers
don't get
and
enough.
equipment and Kabbalists.
Kabbalists.
Seawolf.
The wolf. Again.
What are you changing it now? Okay.
Second
Working
time
on
around,
Verdan-
man. You know,
I know.
it gets boring twice in a row.
Mix it up. Verdanus mines flowing lava and citadel and traps. Dan the Man Brannon working on Serpent Spine's mines connections and onks and discoveries and navigations. Yay! Sanio working on bugs and conversations and quests. I kind of blew right through that bug,
Yeah,
didn't
you
I?
sure did, man. Didn't even slow down.
I didn't put the pregnant pause like after or something. It's like, oh, wait, what did I just read? Bugs.
Bug.
Oh, man.
Led Zepp, you
Then
gotta
after-
stop drinking that coffee, man. You gotta stop getting your coffee from Spiffco, man. It runs right through you.
Let's see. Eric was working on the NPC alert behaviors. Wait, where
You should
am I?
be at
Oh, wait.
Lum the
Mad.
Mad.
Working on artifice and tutorials update.
Lum
Uh,
the Mad.
tutorials update, which is very, very relevant after we read a certain Facebook post. Sorcerer Steve working on cast ruins and interiors and alien plants. List Rostov, he was working on bugs
Bug.
and Xenos. Over in tech, Bobby
Robert Thompson.
working on code refactoring. Wait, we need a Family Guy Bobby sound effect.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out eventually.
Bobby's
then after
much
that,
better
Eric,
than Robert, though. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby's working on the code refactoring. Eric working on NPC alert behaviors. It's like, what?
Huh?
Huh?
Have you tried to distract an NPC lately?
It's like, who farted?
It's like using the Jedi mind trick on them. It's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
The Jedi mind trick, yeah.
Eric working on the NPC alert behaviors and dragon movement polish.
Of those dragons.
JY working on localization, import, export research, and scene bugs.
Red dye number 5.
Wizard smoke. He's been puff past the progress bars and localization and metric support.
Metrics.
Metrics.
The Deathbringer one and only, still working on bugs.
Bug.
And he's revisiting the Fatui.
TUI support. Yay.
Yes, it's like we gotta fatux this.
User experience getting a little love after
That's
that
right.
last public offering.
Lot purchase.
Burning Toad.
The burn.
Still scratching the itch that's known as the Magic Movers slot purchases for crowns and working on builds.
I'm talking about.
Tassel, he's working on the air quotes.
The air quotes.
Quote this. That's what he's
Quote
working
me.
on.
Quote you.
Quote this, man. I got your quote hanging.
I got your quote right here, pal.
Yeah, that's right.
You talking to me?
Over in QA.
I quote
Over in
that guy
QA,
down the street.
the Attenwood, he's working on sanity test and forums. Serafina, customer service.
Customer servant.
Not doing mud wrestling.
And regression testing and forums. And she's testing your sanity. Useless Overhead Group. Yesterday, the Dippy Bird said that he was working on texture crunching for memory performance.
Crunch.
Barrick, he decided that, hey, you know what? I want to look at some TPS reports.
TP reports.
By the way,
What?
Did you file yours?
did you find the TPS
shit.
reports?
I don't know what that is.
Then after
How
that,
about some ketchup?
he's working on the weekend catch-up
Did you pass the ketchup, please?
without the mustard and web and store updates and spotlight. Barrett's, Hutch. Still working on setting up some assets.
Assets. I've been waiting for some more assets.
And
You need
Unity upgrade bugs.
Bugs. Led Zepp needs some more assets.
What's wrong with my assets, man?
I know.
I love my assets.
Lord British, general business
Business.
and metrics and playtesting and tutorial review.
Is he wearing the Speedo as he's filling in for Gorn?
I don't know. We need to ask him
I have
that.
to ask that.
Yeah,
That's right, Dragger.
that's right.
Lord British
just
doesn't work
on
in
this.
this game.
Right. What
You
the
never
hell?
see him around here.
Yeah.
He doesn't visit the set, doesn't come join in conversations. Nah, none of that stuff. It's all a fig tree of his imagination.
Yes. Foshox wants everybody to know. I mean, I know this is a few minutes late, but he's been out polishing the pole
The pole arm.
Then Chaos was working on database support and decorations and release 40 offers.
I make you an offer you can't refuse.
Yes, and last but not least, Darkstar. He was working on the release 40 post. Yay!
Haven't
Hopefully
looked to see
it'll
if
be
that's
the-
out there yet.
I don't think that's made it to the Dev Plus forums yet, and asset review and task management and Lockdown direction.
That's right. Come Thursday, they're going to go into lockdown for release 40.
See, what they were doing is they were replacing the locks on the door, and they were like going, okay, does it go this way or does it go this way? which direction does it go? I'm confused.
I don't know. I'm so
The
confused.
key goes out, Jack. The key goes out.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you lock yourself in if you do it the other way around.
Oh, maybe that's where I was going wrong.
It's possible.
I was
Putting it
taking
in the
lessons
wrong
from
hole?
Led Zepp. Yeah, putting it in the wrong hole.
My hair around it.
Yeah. But
Anyway,
That's right.
Hey,
Moving
you
right
know
on.
what? We're done.
Yes, we're done with that. But let's talk about this post we've got in Discord here earlier from Lum the Mad. Now, you posted this this morning. What was this? Late last night.
Well, late last night. I need to scroll up. I need to find the image. Just because, you know what? I think everybody will get a huge kick out of this.
I've got it ready to shoot up on screen whenever you want. So
I want to hear about EA.
No. So, well, this is super funny just because this is Lum the Mad playing Mass Effect Andromeda, and he's like, I can't actually customize my head in Mass Effect Andromeda. That's pretty much the only thing I'd want to customize. Was it just cut for time? And go down. Okay, I get it now. The actual customization options are a menu deep, and I have to drill down. But that's a huge user interface fail. Having a grayed out customize option that is never active is awful. Don't ever do that.
also,
Also, the only thing I can choose from me 1 to 3 is manship versus femship. Dragon Age had this figured out already, people. And yes, most people won't care, but a significant number really do. This is going to end in tears.
do.
That's why you shouldn't play EA games.
This is gonna end in tears.
Yeah.
We don't want to see Lum in tears.
That's followed by TJ saying some options are restricted based on the base head you start with. But the funny thing about that is user interface fails.
Fail.
make a comment.
Well,
Tell him to get back in his soda. God dang it!
And this coming from a developer's perspective.
Well, this is one where, yes, there are significant user interface fails in Shroud of the Avatar, but there is a huge difference that we do have to talk about. The difference between released game versus early access game. Early access still being worked on. EA and Mass Effect already released. And EA will probably fix it in a DLC that you can purchase for the nice low price of $29.99.
2 years from now.
Nah, 6 months.
You're giving them way too much credit.
Yeah, but no, yeah, the user interface fail. I mean, it's go back, fix the first time user experience, go back, fix lots of things. We know that they're working on things. They're revisiting the Fatui right now, and the more work that they can spend solidifying that, as well as allowing us to modify our own user experience, as well as, you know what, I want this old feature where I could click on someone's name, hold down the mouse button, drag off their health bar, and randomly put that all over the window.
Put it wherever the hell
What
I
are
feel.
you crazy? What are you crazy?
Hey, is
I know.
that guy back from his honeymoon yet? You know, the guy that was supposed to take this health bar up here and make it movable anywhere on the screen. Did that guy ever come back from his honeymoon?
See, I can't remember who that was. I mean,
Got fired, I think.
No, that didn't happen. I think they're still there. I think it just became, okay, here's your task list. Come back from honeymoon. Here's your new task list, and it was no longer there.
200 and more tasks on
That's
top
too
of the
complicated.
400 that were already there.
Too
That's right.
complicated.
Yes, and
No,
now
you don't understand.
You don't understand, man. You just don't get it. Wasn't my fault. There was an earthquake. I had a flat tire. I ran out of gas.
Yeah. And List also does want to point out that Lum makes rad quests and not the user interface. Yes, Lum is primarily responsible for almost all of the dialogue in the game.
Almost.
Pretty much. Almost all the dialogue.
But
yeah.
That's right.
Almost all of it. He has written a significant portion of the dialogue.
Yes. Now, for you guys... Go ahead.
He is the one that was responsible for programming the new user interface for the chat box. So there is some user experience issues that he does work on. And he did redesign the first-time user experience before List became an employee.
Now, for you guys who haven't really been out there, and Jack and I have done quite a bit of exploring, and again, I've not even scratched the surface when it comes to it. Some of the little hidden jewels in the NPC conversation throughout the world is all Lum. And I tell you what, some of these NPCs have some smart-ass mouths. Others have some interesting stories to tell. And of course, if you have a problem, you should visit your apothecary.
You know what? You're still looking for the little blue pill, aren't you?
I am. I haven't found the right apothecary for it.
What do you need that for?
And just make sure that
so
you don't
many
go blind.
women, so little time.
Don't go over 4 hours, last.
4 hour nothing.
Ellie says, no, we're not calling you 4 hours.
Your old lady's lucky she gets 4 minutes, was she kidding?
Yeah.
That's 4 minute, man.
Best 4 minutes she ever had.
4 minute, man. Totally. 4 minute hours.
Right along. Let's go ahead and jump into today's calendar. Let the good folks and boys and girls know what's going on out there in Shroud of the Avatar throughout the day today.
You know, and you can access the community calendar on your phone by downloading the awesome app that is the NBNN
That's right.
app. And that is available on the Google Play Store, like mine. You can get it on the iPhone Store, the Apple Store. You can get it on the Amazon Store as well.
Amazon.com, iTunes.
That's right. So if you want it on your iPad, your Android phone, your any electronic device, although we need to get it onto the BlackBerry store just for Led Zepp.
You got to get it onto the flip phone store because there is no Led Zepp doesn't even own a BlackBerry for crying out loud.
That's a throwaway phone.
It's okay. We have
drug dealer phone.
He goes to the home.
So Led Zepp's still using the StarTech.
That's right.
The StarTech from Motorola.
There's reasons for that.
He's such a big fan of William Shatner that having that flip phone just makes him feel like Kirk. What can you say?
Yeah. Beat me up, Scotty. Okay,
Save me from this lunacy down here. There's no intelligent life on this planet.
And don't forget that the NBNN calendar is also available on nbnn.info if you're ever in front of a computer and you want access to it. Just click on the calendar button at the top, and then you too can be looking at the calendar. Today is Wednesday, March 22nd. All times on the calendar are Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as New Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia Time.
Yes,
favorite time of the day.
Yes, it is Nude Britannia Time. From there, don't forget, it is an aggregate of a bunch of other public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar. And if you want your calendar added and you have a Google Calendar that's publicly accessible, you can email that guy
This guy.
at news at nbnn.info with a link to that Google public.
Send me a whisper. Say, hey,
or visit us in Discord.
Visit
us in Discord. Yeah. And then just say, hey, add my calendar to the community calendar. And poof! Sometime in the not so distant future, it might magically happen if you remind him enough times. And then we get to read it every other day.
It's just a flip phone. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I'm not glad to see you.
Oh, wait. Led Zepp doesn't have the flip phone. He's got the 9-pound brick phone. The one that's
right, the 9-inch brick phone.
He's still carrying around the big battery pack on over the shoulder.
Yep. So don't forget that there's one VIP ticket left for SodaCon in Austin.
12.
So if you are wanting that grand tour of the Portalarium Studios led by none other
golden tour ticket, you better act soon because
that way.
I got a golden ticket.
Michael Jackson
did that.
That was a Rustic Dragon.
Cidery is
I recognize the
I
voice.
love this shit.
Where's the glove at?
Cidery has said, wow.
That dragon.
Yeah. So don't forget that includes the VIP tour of the Portalarium Studios, as well as other access around SodaCon in Austin in October. If you know that you won't be able to attend SodaCon in October, but you want the rare cloak, don't forget those are available until supplies are exhausted. Early bird tickets for SodaCon are still going on until April Fool's Day.
April Fools. Price goes up.
Yes.
Now
today at.
Go ahead. I'll get that on the other side.
Yeah, I know, because it's like before and after. It's like SodaCon's all over. Don't forget, today at noon, 3, 6, and midnight, around the clock, there are two idiots that don't know what they're doing, have problems reading instruction manuals.
Not double the idiocy. For double the idiocy.
Yes. On WRFB.
WRFB Radio Free Britannia.
Is this
all rights
lame
reserved
show called
2017.
Lunch with Laz and Jack. Yeah. Today at 4 on Avatars Radio is a rebroadcast of the Legion of Myth starring
of Myth.
Max Yao and Ilgarian Kakali. Yeah. Tonight at 7, if you're interested in some PvP.
With a proper PvP-ness.
There it is.
You need to head out to Virtual Oasis for the EVL Virtual League PvP tournament, which is going to be kicking off at 7 o'clock. Don't forget there are multiple tiers based on, and you get put into each tier based off of your PvP experience at these events.
With the proper PvP-ness.
So go dominate tier 1, then get bumped up to tier 2 or 3, and then kill everybody at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. on WRFB.
WRFB.
Or the 70s at 7.
Back to the 70s, man.
Followed by Unmedicated Schizophrenia Part
Oon.
with DJ Eclipse Maiden. That's right. Unmedicated Schizophrenia, which means Disney Tunes for all.
Eclipse Maiden.
Yes. Disney Tunes followed by
Raining Death. That's right.
Hailstorm. Disney Tunes, Hailstorm. She doesn't play any Slayer, so I can't say Slayer or else.
Oh, you can request it.
I can request. You can request it, but if she hears that Slayer came from me, it played.
Oh.
Then after that,
you're just on her total shit list for I don't know what you did. Must have been them damn row houses, man. You don't piss off the divas. You know that.
I think it did have something to do with row houses, and it was compounded by roads.
All I know is
that
she buys recall scrolls on a regular basis from dear old Laz because she refuses to buy them from you.
Whoa!
I have seen Eclipse Maiden in my purchase history.
Is that because of the road issue?
Yes.
Dirt road issue?
Yes. Then after that, don't forget, in-game, you need to go to Striker Sparhawk's happy hour for the finest way to get drunk, which is Laz's favorite event.
That's right.
Because it is also known as
Spend Sparhawks Gold.
That's right. It takes place in-game, so you can get virtually drunk on someone else's virtual dime.
While you're listening to
WRFB.
You can go dance your kilt off.
And final event of the evening is going to be dun 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 dun. The record room. The record room.
Free Britannia.
Yep. And that's our community calendar for this Wednesday, March 22nd, in Shroud of the Avatar.
That is right.
Yep.
Now, of course, for those of you folks out there, I wanted to tell you a little bit more about SodaCon Austin, if I can get this up there on the screen. NBNN is a proud sponsor of SodaCon Austin 2017, and one of the reasons why these tickets went on sale early the beginning of this year is so that we can get funding to help make this a great event. So the reason why there is only one of those VIP tickets left here in March is because we wanted to make sure people had a chance to get them. And once that VIP ticket is gone, that's it. No more. Not till next time, folks. So if you want to go down, check out Portalarium offices, get the Full Works VIP tour by Richard Garriott himself.
Oh, there yeah.
You better get that last ticket ASAP. That's all I'm going to say. And again, prices go up April 1st. It's not an April Fool's joke. It's not an inside joke. It just gives us time to give early birds their shot at getting early tickets. And as we get closer, the price continues to rise. So the earlier you get your tickets, the better it is on your pocketbook, folks. Don't miss it. Come on out and join us, because these things are actually all just a load of fun. First off, very informative, and of course you get to meet the avatars that you get to play with throughout the game, day in and day out. Put real names and faces to those people that you're dealing with out there. And of course we couldn't do this without a little help from our good friends over at WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, where you can catch us in replays throughout the day, Monday through Friday. And, of course, you can catch the Deco Divas, Eclipse Maiden tonight, Nurse Justin tomorrow, and the Wake Up Crew every Saturday morning, bringing you the Where's Baldo? Who Are You? In-show games, and much, much more. The Grimy Traders Auction House. You got an item, you want to get rid of it, you want to put it up for auction, go out to grimytraders.com. You can start your own auction. You can start one in cash. You can start one for in-game gold. It's free to list. It's free to sell. It's free to buy. It's free to use. Check out grimytraders.com. The official sponsors of NBNN, the Alkenshire and Markham Farms, for your wholesale cotton reagents, vegetable, ale, and more, located just south of Central Brittany in Dawn's Keep, and conveniently located on the Shroud Marketplace for your buying convenience. Our friends over at the Britannian Mining Company want you to come on down to Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region right next to the Exeter Mine, for your mining and crafting convenience. If you need all those goods, the merchants down at Market Road got everything you need at solid prices. Go check them out. Jacob White at it again. He just added a crap ton new maps, sodamap.com, and we're looking forward to that integration in-game. A+. And it's the best tool for getting around anywhere in the game. Relics by Rild for your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. You want a Shroud t-shirt, you want a hat, you want a patch, you want bumper stickers, you want stickers, you want all sorts of Shrouded Avatar swag, check out relicsbyrild.com. Use the promo code NBNN when you check out, and you can save 10% when you check out at relicsbyrild.com. And of course, last but not least, the good folks over at the Marketplace. ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. And Jack's going to tell you boys and girls all about the Marketplace.
No, I'm not. Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Yeah. If you want all 16 prosperity tools in one collection, I've got that up for sale on my store.
What's that going for now? Holy cow, 200?
Well, if you think about it, that is what 12
tools.
I bought it when it was $30.
12, 15,
Okay.
12, 15, 12, 15. No, you didn't buy 16 tools for $30.
No, not 16.
Yeah, you might have paid $30 a piece for them back in the day.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, but no, don't forget. It's like anything game related can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace. Each vendor that is on the marketplace is a different player. They're responsible for their own inventories. So if you want to start selling your items on Shroud Marketplace, just go to shroudmarketplace.com, register an account, and then click on vendor registration. And make sure that you've got your PayPal information in there, and make sure you name your store something that you want people to recognize, like Stinky Sewer Shop,
Saders.
which actually has the cheapest Kodos anywhere
in town. That's right.
100 Kodos for $75, which is $10 cheaper than the add-on store.
Save $10, folks.
Exactly. And that, or it's like, if, hey, you know what, you're in the market to buy a Metropolis, you can do that right here, shroudmarketplace.com.
Anything you want.
That's right.
Anything you want. Anything you want, from accounts all the way to services. So if you actually have an in-game service that you want to provide to other players for currency, you can do so as long as it does not violate the terms of service. You're good to go. And that includes cheese sign writing from Wolfdom Shop.
Cheesy writing, I tell you. Only
That's
Wolfdom.
Right. Soda design services.
Right to your door.
I know. Or Skirta's music service thing. $5 gets you
everything you want.
Ooh, not just anything. Everything. Ooh.
Yeah.
Get around the rim. Get around the rim.
You know what? If you want Skirta to collect,
not talking about
collect water for an hour while playing some music, he can do that.
Can do that.
He can do that.
He can do that.
How much is the full rim?
$5.
Oh, give me two.
Sign that boy up for a subscription.
That's right. That or Weddings and More by Laz.
That's right. Weddings and More by Laz. If you want to get hitched inside Shrouded Avatar and you need all the fancy trimmings, wedding dresses, tuxedos for the party, a place to hold it, all that good stuff, come see me because I got what you need and I get you all set up. As well, we'll do the wedding of your choice. All sorts of different nuptials. I don't care whether you want to do it in the underground. I don't care if you want to do it in the water. I don't want to care if you want to do it in a tree house. We'll go ahead and we'll get you married. Check out Weddings and More by Laz. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. And of course, we got all sorts of great stuff for sale right here on the lot in-game as well. Don't forget about those stores, people.
Teleports and recalls.
That's right.
By Laz and Jack.
Not just on Shroud Marketplace.
I know. It's like someone actually asked me, why did I put 100 teleports and recall scrolls up on Shroud Marketplace? And I said, you know what? Someone's going to sit there and say, you know what? This is actually a good deal because the amount of time that it takes in order to craft those things, it's like, might as well chip in, give you a couple bucks.
And running around trying to find a good vendor. I mean, if you don't know where our vendors are, well, you're missing out. But
yes,
having them hand delivered for a price you don't have to worry about it. That's capitalism at its best. And of course, the marketplace is ensuring that you get the best prices because all 40 plus of those vendors are competing for your money. So these guys are motivated to keep those prices low, low, low.
Looks like you've got someone interested in your wedding services.
I'll tell you. Somebody wants to get,
Scrotus is the best man.
The sheep has to sign consent, and I don't know if I can do that one. So
that's true.
We'll have to find out about that one here in the future. But
no means no, Scrota.
No. The real question is, how do you do the consent from
there is no consent. But anyway, moving right along, we got to thank you guys out there as well. You guys are what keeps us going out there. Not you, Zeb. Sit down. Put your pants on.
You're wrong. We have to thank the most important people out there.
The most
and that's you guys that are watching on Twitch, YouTube, listening on Radio Free Britannia. We couldn't do the show without you guys. We couldn't do it without you guys, and we do it for you guys.
And we love you guys. We love this shit, and we do it for you guys. We enjoy doing what we do here every day, and we'll continue to do it. Bringing it to you for 2 years plus now. We're in our 3rd year of broadcasting, and we'll continue to bring it to you for many, many more years to come. Have a great day, folks. We're going to wrap it up for today. We'll be back with more tomorrow on Thursday. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy wild happenings, and the latest shenanigans and hijinks right here on the NBNN lot in Shrouded Avatar. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Or so you think. Or you hope.
Depending on how we feel tomorrow when we wake up.
Hey, what are you wearing?
Nothing. No pants.
Sweet.
No pants. You know better.
No pants Tuesday.
Waist up.
Waist up. Yeah.